Welcome to Rolls and Lolz, the Hume podcast. For those of you who don't know Hume a quick overview: we are a recruitment training business. Founded and run by two recruiters, myself and Laura, who've been recruiting for over 30 years. We're super passionate about the industry. We teach recruiters, agency owners all across Australia, New Zealand, and hopefully one day the world, because we're planning on taking it over. Over to Laura.
My name is Laura, co-founder of Humescope. We're going to be running this podcast weekly. The aim is just to give you little bits of advice, tips, tricks, all related to the recruitment industry, and hopefully some laughs along the way too.
Thanks so much for listening, guys. If you'd like more info, go to humescope.com.au. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Please give it a like, give it a follow, give it a share, send us a message, and spread the love and word. Hope you enjoy the episode.
Thanks, guys. Did you skip
Here
into
I go again on my own.
I love that, because we're getting a few of these underway, and we're just in the same outfits in the same spot.
Yeah, we record these separately every week in the same outfits.
You would not believe that we've done this back to back. Sat here in my gym gear as well.
No. What not to do.
I know, so professional. Which does actually lead us on to the subject of
Welcome to Rolls and Lolz.
Rolls and Lolz. This week we're looking at self-belief and authenticity, and actually how the two play into each other.
I reckon, genuinely, why I've seen success in recruitment has been, certainly not for the first few years. I was a bit shit in the first few years, didn't make that much money.
Average
wasn't that great. Had heaps of attempts at it, but wasn't that great. But when I started to believe in myself, it sounds really Oprah Winfrey, believe in yourself. But when you genuinely believe in yourself and became authentically me and found my little groove of what my value was, it completely changed.
Yeah, it does, I think. I think energetically people feel it when you don't feel confident. And I remember, you go into a business development session and you get on the phone and it's like you're repelling everyone. Like you're having an off day and just everyone's saying no, you can't get a client meeting to save your life. You're like, am I ever going to make a good call ever again? But it always stems from the way that you went into those calls and the energy we give out when we don't believe in ourselves. Like people pick up on that.
100%. We've trained people on this day in, day out. What you actually say, the content of what you say doesn't really matter. It's like 5% of what people take in. The rest is your body language, your tone of voice, your gestures. All of that is subconscious. And you can't actually, you can try and control it, but that mostly is subconscious. And so if you're going into a face-to-face meeting, a Zoom meeting, a conversation on the phone, literally going, I've no fucking idea what I'm doing and why would people buy from me? They will not buy from you.
No. And this is, I reckon, over the last 4 years of training recruiters, this is the number one obstacle I see for recruiters. They don't genuinely believe the value that they have to offer, or that they are good enough for people to be paying them what a placement fee is. And I think that is a big problem in our industry, because if people aren't believing in what they're selling, then how can we sell effectively? And I think it's the biggest thing when we speak to people about business development. We're like, do you believe in your offering? That's always our first question. And people are like, well, yeah. And you're like, you've got to believe it more than that.
And also, what I've found over the years is when you ask someone that, do you believe in your offering? And they go, oh yeah. But then you ask them follow-up questions around, what is your offering? Oh, I place people, I do a bit of headhunting. They don't actually know the steps that they take of all the shit that they do and put up with and have done for years. That's the value.
Yeah.
And because I know that, and I remind myself every single day, when you make a placement, it's not a week's worth of work, it's years of work that you've put into that.
Fine-tuning your craft.
And I'm like, 100% is worth it. 100% I'm worth 22% fees. I would not. But that, do you know what I mean? And that's
Yeah,
why
totally.
I'm so dead set on. No,
And that's
sorry,
why
not
people end up
fees.
reducing their fees, doing all of this stuff. I think the biggest thing for recruiters with this is because we work in a competitive industry and everyone's billings are so transparent. I think it's a comparison thing.
Yeah.
You know, we look at what other people are doing and we go, well, they're better than us, or they're having a better day than us, or a better week than us, and then, well, I must be shit because they're managing to do this. And I think it's about finding your groove. Like, what are the parts of the role that I'm really good at? Let me celebrate those and focus on those. And like, you're only ever going to attract people that want to work. Like, not everyone's going to love you. Like, some people will have switched this off halfway through. Do you know what I mean? We've got a minute in and gone, fucking Laura's voice. Cannot. I've tried to listen to this.
Someone shut her up.
Shut her the fuck up. But I think it is the comparison thing. It's looking at what other people are doing and then going, oh my god, they must be better than me.
100%.
And if you don't find your audience, you'll always feel like that. And I think that then comes down to bringing a level of authenticity, which is super vulnerable because it's like, if people then don't like me and I'm being me, that's really hard to take. But what it means is when you are fully yourself and you're in your own skin, people feel that and you will attract the right people to work
type
with.
Of people.
Yeah.
That is such a good one. Comparison is the thief of joy.
Yeah, it is.
It really is.
Yeah.
In anything that you do, like, forget recruitment, every single thing. Someone will always have a better house than you, they'll have a better car than you. And if you're constantly going, oh, I wish I had that, they're better than me.
Yeah.
I'm like, of course
just
you
constant
can be
stress,
miserable.
like you never be happy where you are. And I think gratitude practices really play into that.
That is a huge one.
Because it's like, where I am is already good enough. So anything else is a bonus. Like having an abundance attitude or mindset is really important.
And it's so important. I started doing a gratitude 5-minute journal a couple of years ago. And it's such a good reminder. There's so many benefits. But what I found was the biggest benefit was actually being able to pinpoint how far you've come.
Yeah.
So I'm so fucking grateful that I get to wake up and go into my own office. I've actually got an office that I rent. And then it makes you go, fuck, I didn't even have an office last year.
Yeah.
And a year and a half ago, I was employed and I was really miserable because I really wanted to start my own business. And so it's got this knock-on effect of consistently reminding you how far you've come.
Yeah. Because we're always looking here, and actually, when you look back here, and I say this often to like our new recruiters, like, look, yes, okay, other people are here, but look at everything you've learned already.
Yeah.
Like, we need to have that ability to look back and to, look at how much we've learned if we want to believe in going forwards, because otherwise it's just this constant striving. And I think that is where that authenticity piece comes in. I think recruitment's changed so much over the last few years that it isn't just this kind of corporate suited and booted facade you get to give now. You get to be more yourself. And I think I wish so much I'd done that earlier. I think I wish so much earlier I'd been brave enough just to be like, this is fully who I am.
This is me.
This is who I am. I swear too much. I've got tattoos. Never going to work from a quarry bank.
That's such a good point. And actually, not even just recruitment. Just I wish I was completely who I am now at 20.
Oh my god,
I would have literally taken over the world.
I know, it's
How
funny,
can I be
isn't
president?
it? Just stop caring at 35. I'm just fully like, I bet I put a little bit of mascara on for this podcast, you know?
Oh, doing this at 20 would have given me the heebie fucking jeebies. I'd have been like, oh, people won't like this, they'll think we're an idiot. All sorts.
They still will. You just don't care anymore. But I think that belief piece comes from being grateful for what you have and looking at what other people have and going, that's their journey, that's not mine. What do I want my journey to look like? Because that changes everything.
Last point I'm going to make is belief in a new role. I've seen so many senior consultants, principal consultants go into a new business and go, after 4 months, fuck, it's not working, am I shit? I'm like, stop it. You've got proven capabilities. You just actually, the thing that you need to change in your head is self-belief. You need to believe in yourself and it will click. Yeah. And it always does. But you give yourself such a hard time and that self-doubt creeps in. Yeah. And that self-doubt needs to be checked every week. Why am I having this self-doubt? What's actually backing that up? Because often you'll find there's nothing backing up that self-doubt. other than a creepy little niggling feeling that you let fester and grow in your head, versus going, okay, why am I having this self-doubt? Is there any basis or proof that this is true? And it often isn't.
And I think you need to have that conversation with someone, because I think when we get in here, it can just like, you know, problem shared is a problem halved, but sometimes you just need to be able to go to someone and go, I've lost my confidence. I need to talk this out. I'm really struggling with this. And sometimes all it is someone's objective viewpoint, or even just sounding things out to go, oh my God, I feel so much better. Yeah.
Episode 3, rolls and lulls. Not many lulls again.
I know.
Not joke.
Let's do the couple. Yeah, let's do the not joke again. It's so shit. I literally came up with this joke standing outside before, and I cannot believe we're now including it in our podcast.
No.
Who's there?
Contract recruiter.
Ooh, contract recruiter who?
Fuck off with your compendium.
Oh my God, you've made it this far. Thank you.
Thank you.
We'll see you next week.